Don't let waiting on your big break break you. What's up, y'all? I am your girl Candy, and today is my music industry day, meaning the day I like to talk about music business and stuff like that. So on that note, I decided to reach out to my text group, my text family. I don't know if you ever heard me talk about that. I have a phone number that you guys can text, and I'm able to go and communicate with you guys. I sent out a text and I asked them if they had any questions that they would like for me to ask. So I'm just gonna go and pick a few of them. Courtney Baughs, I think she spells it B-A-U-G-H-S. I'm not sure how she pronounces it, but Courtney says, if I'm a songwriter, how do I pitch my music to get heard by artists to write for? That is a very good question, because people always want to know, like, how can you get in touch with these artists and, you know, pitch your music and stuff like that. It's not as easy as you may think, or, you know, whatever. I always tell people, songwriters, you have to reach out to everybody, get connected, go to songwriter events, try to network with people in the business. So most of the time in an artist circle, they have their manager, they have their publisher, they have their agent, they have people that go on the road with them. Sometimes you can't get to an artist directly, but I always say, if you can connect with people that work with that artist, try to see if you can slide the music through them. Always be prepared. So I would say definitely have a SoundCloud that you have your music on, or have some type of link that you can give immediately when you run into somebody that's in the business, that's working or whatever, so that you can play your music, let it sound professional. I always say collaboration is key. So say for instance, if you are a songwriter, everybody doesn't have a publishing deal, but please know that publishers are always doing different events. I mean, right now we're in the middle of COVID, so I can't say right now, but like I can say before COVID, in Atlanta, you know, say for instance, you have ascap, who had an office there, BMI, have an office there, whatever, and they were always having different events and stuff. I would say you need to make sure that you come to these events, network, meet these different managers that are in the business, different writers and producers, other people that do music as well, so you can connect with them. Don't always think that it has to be the biggest producer out there, the biggest whoever out there for you to be able to connect with and co-write with, that can help you. Because see, here's my thing. Sometimes it may be a producer that's, you know, just up and coming. He may know different people that you know, but y'all get together and y'all write something together. When he's out playing music for people, they're hearing your lyrics and melody on his beats or whatever. And I always say with songwriters, it's so many producers out there who do not have anybody to write to their tracks. If you could reach out to a producer or reach out to their manager and say, hey, you know, I really would love to collaborate with you. If you could just give me some tracks out, you know, send you my melodies or lyrics on your beats or whatever, and see if they'll just let you write something to it. If you write something dope, they're gonna be calling you more often. They're gonna be reaching out to you. Even some of the biggest producers don't always have anybody to write to their tracks, or they don't always have, you know, songs to shop with their beats. And mind you, before the beat get a hook or a lyric or a melody on it, it's just the beat, okay? So collaboration is key, networking is key. Oh my God, I've had people to reach out to me through my hairstylist. And so if you really want to connect with a person, you would be amazed. Like, people who are driven and are like, okay, I have to connect with whoever this person is. They will reach out to everybody in that person's circle to be able to get with them if they really want to work with them. So if you are driven and you are serious, I say network is key. And I don't mean just the music industry, period. Anywhere you want to go, any business you want to be in, if you see somebody that you want to work with and you be like, oh, I would love to work with that person. Okay, you may not always be able to get that person on the phone, but you might be able to get their hairstylist on the phone. You might be able to get their makeup artist on the phone. You might be able to get their homegirl that they post from time to time on the phone. So sometimes you have to network with the people around the circle to get in the circle. I'm just saying. It does work. I've had people do it to me. So here's another question. Ziyada, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Ziyadah. Shahid is the last name, Shahid. Says, how long did it take you to be successful in the music industry? Okay. So for me, I always say my success in the business has been a roller coaster, meaning I've had some highs and I've had some lows. And you know, I just stay on that roller coaster and it keep going up for some reason. Even when it go down, it goes back up. I don't want anybody to judge their success in timeline based on other people's timelines, okay? Let's start there. But for me, I started going after my dream in high school. I remember you know how they say you have to write down your dream and make it plain. I literally wrote down in my diary, oh God, it would be so great if if our group could get a record deal and have a hit song before I graduate from high school. And that's exactly how it happened. So I used to pray about it every day. I used to say it every day. I worked towards it every day. And it actually came together the way that I used to pray about it and wrote down. So our group, we met when I was 14, at least me, Tamika, Tasha, and we had a different group member when we started. 15, Tiny got in a group, so for a short period of time we had 5 members singing for everybody and their mama, getting people to promise they was gonna help us. Different people who said they would help us, never did. And then at 16, we actually signed our record deal, okay? So I would say from 14 to 16, it was 2 years. It was a very shaky 2 years. For some people, that would sound like, okay, a short period of time, because some people have been trying to get into business forever. And then some people may think that's a long time. So it took 2 years of basically a whole bunch of just dreaming, hoping, praying, and nothing coming about. And finally, we did get the record deal. It was a whole bunch of broken promises, because you're gonna get so many people in this business that say they're gonna help you and don't do nothing. But it finally happened. We got the record deal, and the single dropped when I was just turning 17. So I would say, technically, 2 years to sign a deal, and then 3 for the, total before the song ever came out. But either way, my whole point to tell you that is, the group, we did our thing, we blew up and it was a blessing that our first record really took off. That doesn't happen for everybody. If it doesn't happen for you in that way, don't get disappointed. Just come back with some more music. And obviously the music industry is different now than it was when I first started back in the day. Jermaine kind of like groomed us, came up with our image and different things. It really caught on. But unfortunately, as a lot of groups do, we started bickering amongst ourselves and different things, and the group fell apart. So I guess, we had that good run from 17 to like 2021. But my point is, after that, stuff got real. Money got tight, things got low, and then until my royalties started coming in for the songs that I started writing. So either way, this is a lot to try to put into one question. Just because something pops off for you, as for somebody when they're 17, that thing can fall apart when they're 21. Okay? But you gotta keep going. Keep going. Don't let nobody rain on your parade, rain on your dream. Because obviously, I figured out other things in the business that I was good at. Songwriting. I managed artists before and, helped them with their success. I, been a producer. Helped, produce projects or whatever. I've done some of everything in the music industry. So what I would say is, as you are waiting on your moment to shine, try to learn about different areas of the business so that you could be good at more than one thing. And if one thing doesn't take off for you, then maybe the other thing will. And and for me, as long as I was able to be creative and be amongst the business that I loved, then I was good. You know what I mean? I just kept going for it. So for all of you out there who have dreams of doing music, right now, like I said, it's different. Right now, you don't have to wait for anybody to sign you. You don't have to wait till you graduate from high school, You could be a little kid and start making beats and get that thing put up on Spotify, put YouTube videos out. Now, songs are going viral from TikTok. Content is king right now. So as much music as you can put out, put as many videos up as you can, tag people so people, when they searching up other things, they can find you. And you never know when your break may come. Don't let waiting on your big break you. Don't let it get you down that things aren't happening as fast as you may like, because your moment might be just around the corner. So do not give up. Just keep going and become better, stronger. Let your game be tighter. Let your skills become better, and learn other roles in the business that you love so that you can stay within the business and, build your relationships. Okay? There's so much more that I could say, but that is what I'm going to say for now because I don't want to overdo it on this video. And on that note, it's time for me to go.